This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Oklahoma Sports Network. This is Tracy Mussett. Jordan Ray will be with me in just a few moments. We are at Moore High School tonight, where the Midwest City Lady Bombers and the Del City Lady Eagles are facing off for an area championship. Winner advances to the state tournament. The loser will have to play again on Saturday for the area runner-up game. And we've got Jordan down on the floor, so we're going to go over and hear from Jordan real quick. He'll be talking to our coaches.
Okay, Coach White, last year with a similar team, you won big against Midwest City twice. This Midwest City team seems to be pretty different, though. What can you say about that?
Like you just said, a lot different than last year's team. A lot more athletic. They play a lot harder, and so night and day, honestly, night and day from last year's team. So last year's game is kind of, it's behind us. We're not even looking at that for any reference just because, like you said, it's so different.
Okay, in your game against Del Reno, you only scored 11 points in the second half. Still won the game solidly, but is there anything different you want to do on offense this game?
Stay true to us. That's our thing. Stay true to us. Don't get away from what we've been doing all year long. We control what we can control on offense. That's it. That's all we can ask for.
So we could see a heavy dose of Sanaya Bonds?
I mean, you could see a heavy dose of Sanaya Bonds. I mean, everybody knows Sanaya Bonds. Don't forget that name. You know it. Don't forget it.
Yeah, I won't forget it. All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Tracy.
Jordan Ray interviewing the Del City girls head coach Mariah White, and you heard from her talking about just taking this team on. Midwest City, they consider Midwest City to be a rival, and Midwest City considers them to be a rival. And Jordan's headed over to talk to Coach Megan Malloy Knight of the Midwest City girls, so we're going to go back to Jordan.
All right, Coach, when it comes to this Del City team, what is important when it comes to defending against their post player, Sanaya Bonds?
Just to be strong. They're a great team. They have a great inside game. But just being strong with their keeping them off the boards, limiting them to one shot opportunity throughout the night.
Could we see more Maya Hodge this game?
We could. You never know. You could see some of her in Nene. So there could be some people that they may not be ready for.
What's important for you guys to have success on offense in this game?
Just valuing the basketball, not rushing things, playing our game, and executing.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Tracy?
There you heard from both coaches, Coach Mariah White of Del City and Coach Megan Malloy Knight of Midwest City. Both of them non-committal on their strategies for this game and what they need to do to defend the other team and run their offensive effectively. But you heard Coach Megan Malloy Knight say valuing the basketball. And that is a simple but profound statement. When that ball is in your hands, knowing that it has value, and when it is in the other team's hands, valuing getting it into your own possession. That is so very important that you take care of the basketball, don't turn it over, and then let each and every offensive possession possible turn into points on the scoreboard for you. So these two teams facing off, the Midwest City Lady Bombers, a record of 19-4 on the season. The Del City Lady Eagles, a record of 22-5 on the season. They are both regional champions playing in this area championship game in the girls 5A West area. The winner, as I said earlier, goes on to play in the state tournament next week. The loser's not done. The loser will go into the consolation bracket, and they will take on either Altus or Bishop McGuinness. Those two teams play later tonight right here at Moore High School, where we are at for this game. So the loser of this game will play Altus or Bishop McGuinness on Saturday night for one final shot at making it to the state tournament next week. We've got just a few minutes left on the clock here as time ticks down, getting ready for National Anthem and the start of this basketball game. The Del City Lady Eagles versus the Midwest City Lady Bombers, 5A West Area Championship game at Moore High School right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Moore High School. Class 5A Girls West Area Championship game tonight between the Midwest City Lady Bombers and the Del City Lady Eagles, again playing at Moore High School. Our banner sponsor for this tournament, Whataburger, located on Douglas Boulevard. Whataburger's new Whata deal has big flavor for a small price, like the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata chicken bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Try one today. Whataburger, located on Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. And our playoff title sponsor, join Coach Vic and Tony Johnson on Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines as they deliver thoughtful analysis, in-depth conversations, and meaningful coverage of programs across the state. Coach Vic and Tony Johnson, Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines. These two guys have a lot of energy, and they know high school girls basketball.
Yeah, Tracy, great to be up here with you. Still catching my breath. That was a bit of a walk.
Well, I was waiting to see if you were catching your breath or if you're just working on the production there. But, Jordan, you are very familiar with these two teams. You've got to call their games multiple times this year. You know a lot of these Midwest City girls from working in the high school, being a teacher there at Midwest City High School. And so, you know, I was asking Brandy while you were working your way down to the court what she thinks will happen. Of course, Brandy, being from Midwest City, is like, Midwest City's going to win. This should be a really good basketball game.
We should point out we're on the Del City side. And I've seen these Del City players play longer, like Sasha Hunt, Raina Lewis, than anyone on Midwest City except for maybe Seven Miller. So I'm in a way more familiar with some of the Del City players than I am a lot of the Midwest City players. You know, you got Brooklyn Henderson, only a freshman, or even Promise Wright, who's going to play a big role in this game if Midwest City wants to win. It's her first year at Midwest City, even though she's a senior. And this is a matchup. It was just disappointing that they didn't play in the regular season, but it turned out to be a good call because it's kind of nice that they haven't played each other yet.
Yeah, it's crazy that these two teams, this is the first time they've met this season, right?
Correct.
That's just nuts. I mean, they're basically crosstown rivals in the same school district, and they haven't played this year.
And long-time rivals, but that's because of districts, and I bet they'll play next year in the regular season, but it was a fluke thing.
And the Midwest City girls last week wanted to make sure that we understood they consider Del City to be a rival, right?
The rival.
The rival, yeah.
And a couple of freshmen said they don't think of Carl Albert as that. It's still weird to me, but for tonight, we love it.
And we're ready for the national anthem here in the stadium. And so while the national anthem's playing, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, Bernie Wren on camera, and Brandy Thomas, our producer tonight. We're at Moore High School for the Class 5A West area championship game between the Del City Lady Eagles and the Midwest City Lady Bombers. Our starting lineups brought to you by Precision Nutrition. For all your nutrition needs in one shaker tea, come to Precision Nutrition at 4603 Southeast 29th Street, Suite 105 in Del City. You can order over the phone. Call 405-672-0999. That is Precision Nutrition. Starting lineups for the Del City Lady Eagles, the visitor on the scoreboard today. A 5'4" senior, number 3, Sasha Hunt Smith. A 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Jakiah McAllister. A 5'8" junior, number 11, Kamaya Morgan. A 5'8" senior, number 24, Tori Moore. And a 5'11" junior, number 32. You heard her mention during the coach interview, Sanaya Bonds. Starting lineup for the Midwest City Lady Bombers, the home team on the scoreboard. A 5'7" senior, number 3, Sadie Johnson. A 5'6" senior, number 4, Promise Wright. A 5'7" senior, number 13, Seven Miller. A 5'7" senior, number 22, Andrea Walter. And a 5 with 4 freshmen in the starting lineup. The 5th one, a 5'9" freshman, number 24, Brooklyn Henderson.
Of course, you mean 4 seniors.
4 seniors. What did I say?
4 freshmen.
Oh, 4 seniors. Oh, yeah, my bad. Slip of the tongue there. 4 seniors and then 1 freshman coming off the bench. Not coming off the bench, coming into that starting lineup. Our tip-off, which we are about ready for, brought to you by the Del City Chamber of Commerce. The Del City Chamber of Commerce is the trusted resource for advocacy, education, and engagement to help you improve your business. The Del City Chamber of Commerce. Sanaya Bonds jumping against Brooklyn Henderson to start this game.
And I doubt we'll see Henderson defend Bonds. By the way, real quick before I get to this actual game, you see Midwest City wearing white and Del City wearing the darker uniforms. That should be flipped tomorrow night when these boys teams play over in Edmond North.
Del City gets the opening tip. Sasha Hunt Smith has it in her hands now, defended by Promise Wright.
That's the matchup we should expect, and that is a dandy of a matchup between 2 small guards.
Bonds comes out and sets a screen way out top.
Walk.
Yeah, travel call, turnover for Del City.
I wouldn't wait if I was Del City to go inside to Bonds, but Jakiah McAllister thought she had a driving lane, She did have a driving lane, but she hesitated to shoot and dragged her pivot foot when she did.
Henderson brings the ball down the court, a little crossover, trying to find a lane, kicks the ball back out. Midwest City with the offense spread around the half court into the face of Sadie Johnson, and turning the ball over. Scoring on the other end is Ja'Kai McAllister.
Well, her offense has gotten better this year, and she has looked to be more aggressive with the absence of Paris Baker, and she's become a really good finisher.
Henderson in the paint, pivots around two defenders, and she draws the foul, is going to the line to shoot Toonie Bicehouse's free throws.
One of the things you see from Brooklyn Henderson that makes her a Division I player is the way she can split two defenders. She's not fazed by a second defender, and she feels like she has the skills to score with a second defender on her. And if she makes these Toonie Bicehouse's free throws, she will be correct on this play.
Henderson hits the first. Toonie buys homes in any condition. If you're someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, call today for a cash offer, 405-931-3046. The foul was called on Tori Moore, the first foul of the basketball game. Henderson misses the second free throw, but the score is 2-1. Del City has the ball, pushing. Ja'Kai McAllister right back down for another bucket.
The Bombers are very surprised right now. They act surprised that McAllister is able to just outrun him like that with the ball, and that's got to drive Megan Knight crazy.
Promise Wright goes in, scoops one off the glass, shot no good, and Bonds with the rebound. Right back down the court. Moore called for the double dribble, turnover for Del City.
I think Sasha Hunt had a driving lane if she wanted it. Right now I'm surprised at how easy Del City is able to penetrate. Here they've had a couple turnovers to keep Midwest City at bay here, but not a great defensive start actually for Midwest City.
Miller for three, back iron, no good. Rebound, Kamaya Morgan.
Yeah, Del City's going to give her that shot. That's not Seven Miller's strength.
Seven Miller defending Sanaya Bonds in there.
That's the matchup we expected, and she is banging, and it's working right now.
Turnover for Del City. That's turnover number 3 for the Lady Eagles. Henderson going up, has the ball stripped away by Moore, out of bounds. It'll be Midwest City ball on the baseline.
What a defensive play by Moore, because she had one foul already, Tracy, so that's risky to do, but she's able to knock it away cleanly, because this is what Midwest City wants to do with Brooklyn. Get her in transition and have her go attack.
Walter has the ball out top, defended by Hunt Smith. Now Henderson, crossover in the paint, off the glass, high off the glass and in. There's a triple elite screen printing instant replay. Henderson has 3 points. It's a 1-point game. Bond misses the layup. A rebound by Henderson. And a foul called. I think called foul on Bonds, didn't he? He did.
Yes, and not a foul you want to commit normally. By the way, we didn't get that replay, but we will have the replays going forward. It was the technical glitch there. But we would thank Triple Elite Screen Printing for being our replay sponsor.
Hot new styles, world-class designs and hot new styles of Triple Elite Screen Printing. Seven Miller falls down, throws the ball away, and then it is tipped and gone out of bounds by Ja'Kai McAllister.
It's almost like that was a football on the ground. Like it was hard to pick up, and McAllister was thinking about what she was going to do with that ball when she did pick it up, I bet, and didn't make sure she had possession of it, because I think she was going to go attack and make an offensive play.
Yeah, she was looking down the court already as she was trying to pick the ball up. Henderson on the right wing, skip pass, Promise Wright for three. Back iron, Bonds with the rebound.
That's a better three-point shooter for Midwest City, so you'll live with that shot if you're the Bombers. And I think Promise Wright will make a few of those if she shoots enough of them before the night's over.
Sasha Hunt Smith for three. Back iron, a rebound, Sadie Johnson.
She also will shoot.
Walter for three. Oh, Mr. Bobby Lewis Insurance three for Andrea Walter.
Yeah, the three-point shot could be a great equalizer for Midwest City. Del City also will look to shoot threes, but not at the same volume, and they're having a hard time figuring out how to go inside right now as Del City.
Bobby Lewis Insurance has surprisingly great rates, 2 locations to serve you. That's a turnover for Del City there.
Promise Right. That was a great play made on Sasha Hunt.
Call Bobby Lewis Insurance in Del City at 405-670-3665. Bonds with her third rebound of the ball game.
What a pass. That was Sanaya Bonds, who can do a lot of things, not just score inside, making great outlet pass to McAllister, and then a Bomber turnover. And we have ourselves a tie game at 6 with both teams making good offensive and defensive plays.
One tie, one lead change so far.
Yeah, I thought the Bombers might need to go to Maya Hodge early, but that has not been the case. Del City has not been able to establish Bonds in the paint yet. Yet being the key word.
Jakai McAllister with all 6 points for Del City.
Good pass.
Bonds inside, backs down Miller. Miller blocks it. Bonds gets the rebound. A foul's called. That'll be Miller's first foul, Midwest City's first foul, I believe.
Now we're going to see Maya Hodge because Seven Miller got that foul. It's only her first, like you said, but that was a good post-entry pass, and Bonds made a strong move. And that's a tough call on Miller. If she needs to be able to get away with contact, or she's going to have a chance against Sanaya Bonds, and the refs called it more tightly than what the Bombers would hope for.
Bonds shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws, hits the first and gives Midwest City the lead back.
Now with...
Del City the lead back.
With Maya Hodge back in, how will she defend Bonds compared to a smaller player like Seven Miller? It'll be interesting to watch.
Bonds misses the first free throw. Hodge gets the rebound. Promise Right driving. Shots blocked. Moore gets the rebound.
There's this very good straight-up defense by Tori Moore, who can move so well for her size. Just a good role player for Del City.
Sasha Hunt-Smith goes right. Morgan kicks the ball out back into the hands of Sasha.
Switch. I think Sasha wants to go on Hodge. No.
Sadie Johnson battling with Sanaya Bonds. Bonds throws an elbow into her, dishes it to Moore, and Moore puts it off the glass for 2.
Bonds knows, the Eagles know she's going to get double and triple teamed a lot, and she got triple teamed there. Had very good composure with the ball. Got her vision where she needed it and found Tori Moore wide open.
Bonds made a really good, strong move. Be careful she doesn't get called for the offensive foul on a move like that. McAllister with the rebound off a miss by Henderson. And Morgan gets a bucket.
Let's see that again.
There's your Triple Elite Screen Printing instant replay.
Boy, McAllister's been the fastest player in this game against a team in Midwest City that's got a lot of speed.
Right now, Del City executing much more efficiently. Henderson looking to drive, gets into the paint, kicks the ball back out. Promise Right, pulls up from the elbow, shot no good. Rebound Hunt-Smith. McAllister thought about the 3, stepped inside the line, took the shot. Rebound Hodge.
Bombers need a basket here.
And Ariana Walter in the ball game. Hodge gets an offensive board, goes up and draws the foul.
Yeah, Maya Hodge should not just be content to be a factor on defense, which she has been.
Tori Moore has picked up her second personal foul.
Early on, the best player in this game has probably been Jakai McAllister. And I think Midwest City was not prepared for just how fast she is with the ball.
I think they might have been focused on stopping Sanaya Bonds down in the paint.
And Sasha Hunt-Smith drew the best perimeter defender for Midwest City and Promise Right, who will take a seat now.
Hodge hits the Toonie Buys Houses free throw, has another coming. 4-point game, 2 minutes left to play in this scrambled first period. Hodge shoots an air ball on her second free throw attempt. Remind you that our first period brought to you by Scrambled. We start this game the way you should start your day. For breakfast or brunch, try their chicken and pancakes and deep fried French toast. Located at 1742 Northeast 23rd Street, Suite A in Oklahoma City. Call them at 405-900-5972. Scrambled. McAllister right down the court, defended by Henderson. Kicks it to Bonds. Bonds 15 feet. Jumper, no good. Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson with 2 boards early on. And Midwest City will turn it over. 3 turnovers now for the Lady Bombers. Morgan all alone under the basket.
Sadie Johnson's had a couple of turnovers now. It's real important when you're trailing like this, especially. You got to be even sharper. You got to take care of that basketball. I wonder if Sadie might be the player subbed out for Midwest City here in a moment.
Henderson, 12-foot jumper, no good. Seven Miller with the rebound. Henderson back in, and it gets an and one. How she put that in, I don't know.
It's like she went in turbo mode once she got the ball. Like, that was such a quick, assertive move. And to fling it up with her right hand like that, a very effective way of drawing contact. It's because she has instincts like that that makes Brooklyn Henderson such a dangerous player.
Seven Miller making that play happen with the offensive board. She was in there among the trees and got the rebound. Brooklyn Henderson shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throw. She can make this a one-possession game again. And misses the free throw. Hunt Smith with the rebound.
I think the Bombers, more than the Eagles, have got to be really good from the free throw line, and early on they are not.
Loose ball turnover by Del City. That's their fifth turnover.
There we go.
Miller off the glass after the dish from Henderson.
That's the worst thing Del City could do, a live ball turnover that Brooklyn Henderson gets, because when she has the ball, she pushes it like no one else and puts a lot of pressure on your defense and then commits a foul.
And Henderson will be called for the foul. Second team foul on Midwest City.
Yeah, so you can get away with that once, but if you're going to go over the screen, you got to just get all the way over the screen here because you don't want to get another foul.
Inbound pass goes to Sanaya Bonds, backs down Hodge, spins off the move, shoots off the glass, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, misses again, and Henderson gets the rebound.
Yep.
Right down the court.
What a play by Hunt.
Hunt gets the board, gives it to Bonds down the court. She scores the bucket.
It's funny how a missed layup on one end can lead to a made layup on the other, as Del City didn't get back on defense, but thanks to Hunt Smith's play, they didn't have to all get back on defense.
Midwest City had just cut this to a one-possession game. Del City goes back up by 4. Now Henderson into the corner. Ariana Walter, shot no good. Bond gets the rebound, time runs out. At the end of the scrambled first period, it's the Del City Lady Eagles 15, the Midwest City Lady Bombers 11 in this area championship game on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Moore High School for the Class 5A West Area Championship game. The girls bracket, Midwest City Lady Bombers trailing the Del City Lady Eagles 15-11. About to begin the Bell Bonds by Tamara second period. Have you missed the ball on paying a ticket? Call Bell Bonds by Tamara at 405-200-5110. 15 plus years of serving the community. 11 rebounds by Del City in that first period. 5 of them courtesy of Sanaya Bonds. Midwest City has the ball to begin the second period. Ariana Walter puts up a jumper, shot no good. Ball's almost tipped in by Hodge. Morgan pulls down the rebound.
Nice hustle nice smart play by Hunt, but a good block by Hodge.
Down low to Smithers, and it was McAllister chasing down that offensive board. Henderson gets a rebound.
Obviously, big three for Midwest City, Bobby Lewis three.
That was Andrea Walter with the Bobby Lewis Insurance three.
And Maya Hodge has already forced 4 missed shots in the last couple possessions that I can count. So I would keep her on the floor for a while if I was Coach Knight, and she is. But I think Brooklyn's got to be careful about being that aggressive. She's too important to the team on offense.
Side out play coming from Del City. Promise Wright checks into the game. Brooklyn Henderson is going to take a seat, get some rest.
Not just rest, she has 2 fouls. I think when you have one and you're that poor on offense, even early in the second quarter, you got to be careful when you're that aggressive going for a steal, especially against a good guard-oriented team like Del City.
Both number 24s, each team, have 2 fouls now. Tori Moore and Brooklyn Henderson. Sasha Hunt-Smith taking her time. Promise Wright out defending. She's driving. Wright stays with her. And Sasha puts that one in. Her first bucket of the ball game.
Good defense, better offense. And to make that with her right hand by Sasha Hunt, so impressive.
Promise Wright, jumper no good. Sasha Hunt-Smith with a rebound. She has 4 rebounds already. Scoring on the other end, Jakaya McAllister.
It's not working for Midwest City at the moment for them to pressure the ball when Del City gets a defensive rebound.
Maya Hodge under the basket. The dish from Ariana Walter.
Yeah, Walter made a good play there. They need a guard to step up. Nice play by Miller.
Miller gets a steal, probably was fouled, no call, and now we're going to have a foul on Andrea Walter.
Yeah, I would guess you're right. It would be on Walter. Midwest City's biggest problem on defense is Del City gets a rebound and they want to pressure, and it's just not a good team to do that against. I would just commit to getting back on defense when you give up a rebound. Del City's had a lot of driving lanes when they get a defensive rebound and push the ball over across the timeline.
Inbound pass goes to Raina Lewis, who's now in the ball game. Sanaya Bonds at the elbow, kicks the ball back out.
You see, they didn't double team her because of Hodge.
Lewis driving, shot blocked by Hodge.
She has made a big impact for the Bombers. And Morgan has been, or that's McAllister. McAllister made the play there on defense for Del City. I'd say for the most part, Tracy, the defense has been a little better than the offense, but not much. Both teams have made plays on that end as well.
5 turnovers for Del City, 4 for Midwest City. Feels like there's been more than 4, but
yes,
just had some maybe not great shot selections that have led to the ball going the other way. Hodge doing a good job of staying with Bond down there right now. 3-point ball game, 1-possession game. Bond's out top, driving on Hodge.
Nice
goes up, gets Hodge to leave her feet. Misses the shot, though, and Promise Wright pulls down the rebound.
Maya Hodge has been everything the Bombers could hope for. She has been a tremendous rim protector this half. Looks like she might be a little tired.
Andrea Walter misses the layup. It's Sasha Hunt-Smith with the rebound. Rebound number 5.
And Morgan, I think.
A foul on Kamaya Morgan, her first personal.
Yeah, I think Hodge is coming out because he's tired. And now Midwest's got to now have a different strategy on defense. If Bonds, it looks like she's still in, although she's been playing for a while too. She usually plays a lot of minutes, though, so she's probably got a little bit more conditioning. But now the Bombers have to put a smaller player on her, as of course there's only one player Midwest City has over 5'8", and now that's Maya Hodge who's taking a breather right now.
So Denia Douglas, as you said, in the ball game. Sadie Johnson trying to save it. Ball goes out. It'll stay with Midwest City. Must have touched the baseline before Sadie Johnson got to it. Ariana Bryson in the ball game for Del City. Shot off the front of the rim, and ball tipped out, going to Del City.
The jump shots have, for the most part, not been there for the Bombers. But they need to keep trying to get into the paint to create those jump shots, and I think at some point they're going to start going in. But they need to get into the paint first.
Well, Del City scoring has dried up here the last several minutes. Maya Hodge had something to do with that when she was in.
Yeah, exactly.
Sasha Hunt-Smith for 3. Boom! It's the Bobby Lewis Insurance 3. That's the first 3 made by the Del City Lady Eagles. It's a 6-point lead for the Eagles now.
Well, Sasha Hunt, you knew you'd hear from her in a moment.
Sadie Johnson in the paint, misses the shot. Bonds gets the rebound. Bonds with 6 boards now. Kamaya Morgan around Johnson, goes to the hole, puts a shot up, and a foul called.
Morgan has the reputation of being a good three-point shooter, so the closeout was so tight on her that gave her a good driving lane, and she switched to her left hand very effectively. We hadn't heard much from her, but that was a very good attack at the basket, and Del City's now separating themselves a bit.
Kamaya Morgan with the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. She connects on the first.
Early going, but or early in the first half, Carl Albert leading Newcastle 15-10. That's also on the Oklahoma Sports Network. A little surprise there. Not that surprised, but a little bit.
Kamaya Morgan's second free throw is good as well. She has 4 points in the ball game. And it's an 8-point lead now for Del City here in the Bell Bonds by Tamara second period.
Who's going to make a play for the Bombers on offense?
Andrea Walter for three. Back iron, no good. Hunt Smith with the rebound. She has 6 boards. Snia Bonds may have gotten away with the travel, but she gets the bucket.
I think it was a good no call. She has good body control, and she showed it there. And transition opportunities have been good for Del City.
Layup missed, loose ball picked up by Guthrie. Ariana Walter gets the bucket.
It's a good spot to use the backboard. We're going to see Coach Knight call a 30-second timeout, and I think it's going to be something about defense, especially. They're giving up too many transition opportunities.
It's an 8-point game. 26-18 is the score after Del City had extended that lead to 10, a double-digit lead, but now we're down to the 8-point ball game.
I lost my train of thought there.
I was waiting for you to pick it up, and then I looked at you and realized it wasn't coming.
Yeah. I've been having multiple things going through my head here because this has been a game with a lot of layers to it. I really think Midwest City took Hodge out because she was tired, so can they get her back in here in a moment? I would think about doing that. And can they play Brooklyn Henderson with 2 fouls? As of right now, I don't think Coach Knight wants to. I know it's a big risk, but you're going to need to generate some offense these next few minutes, or else Del City could go on a big run that might end this game. They could do that. Del City could absolutely do that.
And something else has to be considered here in this Bell Bonds by Tamara second period. 3 fouls already on Midwest City, only 1 on Del City. Sasha Hunt-Smith.
Wow.
Deep three, Bobby Lewis Insurance.
When she's hitting that shot, good night.
Bobby Lewis Insurance has a location in Choctaw. You can call them there at 405-281-6700. Driving to the basket and scoring was Denia Douglas.
Denia Douglas almost lost that ball, so that's good ball control there as the Bombers need every basket they can get right now, as Del City has really controlled this second quarter.
Del City had extended the lead to 11, the biggest lead of the game, back to 9 now. Ariana Bryson driving in off the glass for 2. Everybody's scoring.
Bryson, a bench player, giving them big contributions right now.
Ariana Walter picked her dribble up right there by the half-court line, and Bailey Guthrie loses the ball out of bounds for a turnover.
They're just not comfortable on offense. You know, Bailey Guthrie's only played about 7-8 games this season, and coming off from an injury where she was out of play for more than a year. Not saying she can't have an effective game, but it kind of makes sense why, you know, she might be a little rusty still, especially against a team like Del City.
Smithers in the ball game, along with 4 starters. McAllister driving, trying to find something. Passes off to Bonds. Bonds gets hit in the face, no call. And a rebound by McAllister. Bonds off the glass, draws the foul, going to the line to shoot Toonie Buys Houses. Free throws. Looks like McAllister may have gotten hit in the face as well.
Yeah, I think she did, but not too bad. You know, whether it's McAllister or Bonds or anyone, this Del City team is really good at looking on the backside when they have the ball for an open teammate under the basket, you know, because they're a bigger team as a whole, and they do a good job of moving without the ball, good job of cutting. just a really good job of finding the open player around the basket because they got so much skill as well.
Sanaya Bond shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. She shoots an air ball on the first one. Second shot coming. Maya Hodge checks back into the game for Midwest City.
We've seen a lot of airball free throws. We've seen at least 2 airball free throws, which feels like a lot.
Bonds misses both free throws. Hodge gets the rebound.
The Promise Ride's got to find a driving lane here. There she goes.
And goes right to the hole and scores the bucket. That's her first points of the ball game, and it's back to a 9-point game, single-digit lead.
Now she's the best at dribble penetration in this group of Midwest City players.
Sasha Hunt-Smith working against Promise Right. Bond sets the screen. It's not a screen and roll, really. She just sets the screen and the bounces off of it. Sasha Hunt-Smith is shooting the ball tonight.
Midwest City's got to avoid that switch.
Hunt-Smith tips the ball out of bounds. She has 10 points in the ball game, by the way.
Well, what you see is you got a basic 5-1 screen and roll or screen game where Bonds goes to screen for Hunt, and Midwest City's switching that, but you want your players to, stay on their primary offensive player if they can, and I think they definitely could on that. They just worked a little harder at it.
Sadie Johnson back in the ball game. Defended by Raina Lewis. Miller pulls up from the elbow, in and out. Bonds with the rebound. "16 seconds on the clock. Sasha Hunt-Smith out top. Down to 10 seconds now. Driving around Ariana Walter. 5 seconds. Kamaya Morgan. And Walter reached in. Interestingly, Walter did not get called for the foul, I don't think. The foul happened later, and it's called on Promise Right.
You're correct at that. You're right about right, basically. I don't know why they didn't call a foul on Walter, but, when you're – look how much time's left. A second to go. If they called the foul on Walter, it would have been a couple seconds. That's just not a good foul.
Kamaya Morgan shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
You're fouling them from about 30 feet from the basket. They didn't look like Del City knew what they wanted to do on offense. So it's a tough way to end the half.
Yeah, I don't think they realized there was 1 second left, and that aggressive effort to get the ball back has led to more points for Del City. Morgan hits the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws, misses the second. Loose ball. No one gets the rebound before the buzzer sounds. 12-point lead for the Del City Lady Eagles at halftime right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
%35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Moore High School, Class 5A Girls West Area Championship game between the Del City Lady Eagles and the Midwest City Lady Bombers. It's the Del City Lady Eagles up by 12 at halftime, 34-22. Our banner sponsor for the tournament, Whataburger, located on Douglas Boulevard. Whataburger's new Whata Deal has big flavor for a small price, like the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata Chicken Bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Try one today. Whataburger, located on Douglas. And our playoff title sponsor, join Coach Vic and Tony Johnson on Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines as they deliver thoughtful analysis, in-depth conversations, and meaningful coverage of programs across the state. Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines. 12-point lead for Del City here at halftime. And just looking at a few stats from the first half, Del City out-rebounding Midwest City 20-13, the rebounding edge. Del City had 2 offensive boards. Midwest City had 3. Both teams struggling at the free throw line. The Toonie Buys Houses charity stripe. Del City 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Midwest City 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Both teams have connected on 2 Bobby Lewis Insurance 3-point shots. Leading scorer for Del City with 10 points is Sasha Hunt, followed by Jakai McAllister with 8, Kamaya Morgan with 7, Sanaya Bonds with 5, Tori Moore and Ariana Bryson each with 2. For the Midwest City Lady Bombers with 8 points is Andrea Walter, followed up by 5 for Brooklyn Henderson, 3 for Maya Hodge, 2 for Denia Douglas, 2 for Seven Miller, and 2 for Promise Wright. Del City has the ball to begin the second half. And driving right in is Kamaya Morgan. She now has 9 points in the ball game. Our third period brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, a local family-owned agency since 1978. Scan the QR code or give them a call at 405-733-7671 for a free quote. Seven Miller with a rebound off a miss by Morgan. And a loose ball picked up by Hunt.
What a fake. Just couldn't finish right there. Big thing for Midwest City is you see a foul on McAllister being a little over-aggressive. But we didn't make a big enough deal, Tracy, when Brooklyn Henderson got her second foul, because the offense just really dried up for Midwest City after that. And you saw she didn't make the shot, but she had a couple scoring opportunities her last possession, and with 2 fouls, but with her team trailing by 14 now, she's got to try to take over.
First foul of the second half. Midwest City with the ball, trailing by 14 now. Shot put up.
Seven Miller's taken a lot of long twos this game, and I don't think that's I'm not saying she can't make them, but I don't think she makes them consistently enough for that type of shot to keep going up.
Hunt skip pass to Moore. Moore drives the baseline, has the ball tipped away. Henderson comes up with it. Henderson goes to the hole, draws the foul from Hunt.
She takes such long strides, and she's really good at absorbing contact. And that transition opportunity was made by Promise Wright, who was helping off, leaving Tori Moore wide open in the left corner. And Del City found Moore, and even though she got beat off the dribble, did Wright, she was able to poke the ball away. And that led to this transition opportunity, and every free throw opportunity for Midwest City is massively important right now.
Brooklyn Henderson hits the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. Remind you that Toonie Buys homes in any condition. If you or someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, call today for a cash offer at 405-931-3046. And back to a 12-point ball game as Brooklyn Henderson connects on both of the free throws.
Again, expect to see a heavy dose of Brooklyn right now. Even if she gets a couple of fouls, she's just going to need to play without fouling if she can right now.
Tori Moore driving inside to Bonds, up against Miller off the glass for 2.
Now that should probably bring Maya Hodge in, because that was so easy. That's what you expect Hodge or Bonds to be able to do against any other Midwest City player.
Johnson misses the 3. Bonds gets the rebound.
Well, she had McAllister did Bonds, but didn't feel comfortable making that pass or didn't see her.
7 points and 8 rebounds for Sanaya Bonds now. Dale City slowing things down just a little bit on this offensive possession. Bonds inside, dishes back to Moore.
They called
and
a
foul called. I thought that could have went either way.
Yeah.
Moore kind of put an elbow.
That's true, but I think she may have gotten – I mean, what kind of trumps that is Seven Miller swiping like that. That often is going to be what gets called first and foremost.
Tori Moore, the clock just now stopped. Tori Moore at the free throw line shooting the Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
One of the things I've been thinking about a lot for this matchup is what would it be like and would it be different when Maya Hodge at 6'2" is out there guarding Sanaya Bonds, and she did a great job in the first half with that. Bonds did not score once over her, and there were times when Middle City did not double team. And you saw they had to double team Bonds that last possession. Tori Moore cut to the basket, drew a foul, and that's why I would have brought in Maya Hodge in one possession earlier.
Moore misses the first free throw.
Because she can probably handle guarding Sanaya Bonds without a double team. I'm not saying Bonds won't score some, but I think Hodge can also force some misses. And I don't think Hodge has a foul. So let her play as long as she has good conditioning here. She can be aggressive right now. She just has to be careful about any team fouls accumulating.
Moore takes her time. She misses both free throws, but Hunt gets the rebound. Hunt has 10 points and 8 rebounds in the ball game. Skip pass. McAllister driving off the glass, misses the shot. Hodge gets the rebound.
Nice hesitation. But she's so good at making a quick move with contact and selling the foul call there. I mean, Del City people won't like it, but it's just a good ball skill right there on the part of Brooklyn. And again, they need to do that a lot this half.
Picking up her third foul is Tori Moore. And Brooklyn Henderson struggling at the free throw line still as she misses the Toonie Buys Houses free throw.
So the first sub for Del City will be Ariana Bryson, who made a good basket in the paint late in the second quarter.
Henderson hits that one. She's 4 of 7 now at the free throw line. McAllister brings the ball down the court. It's a 13-point ball game. A lot of contact. McAllister finds the path to the basket, misses a shot. Late foul's called.
Well, Brooklyn Henderson did not commit that foul, but she gave up the dribble penetration by just guarding McAllister so tightly.
Foul called on Andrea Walter, her second personal foul.
Normally when you're playing man defense, if you go up against a good ball handler, you give that ball handler some space. And I don't think that was too tight a defense there by Brooklyn.
McAllister hits the first free throw. Brought to you by Toonie Buys Houses.
McAllister really set the tone for Del City, too, in the beginning of the game. And she was out-quicking everyone from Midwest City with the ball. She's really become a good all-around player.
10 points for Ja'Kiah McAllister now, and a foul called on Ariana Bryson. Her first personal. Fourth team foul on Del City with almost 5 minutes left to play in this Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period.
From an individual standpoint, you don't mind that if you're Del City, have one of your substitutes, your sixth mans, overextend themselves a bit with their pressure, see if you can get away with a forced turnover. Now, though, if you're Del City, you got to be careful about team fouls. They have 4 team fouls this quarter. That's the concern with that foul.
Ariana Walter with the ball, screen set by Hodge. She rose to the basket. Can't get to her as Bonds got Walter covered up. Walter gets around her, passes off to Wright.
Walters wanted to go one-on-one with her, but didn't really have the space.
Sanaya Bonds had good footwork staying with Walter on that play.
Nice.
Hodge made a nice roll to the basket. How did she make it? We got a triple elite screen printing instant replay on that one. Triple elite screen printing with hot new styles and world-class designs, and a foul on the floor on Henderson.
Well, that's not good for Midwest City, but what was good is Hodge never had control of that ball, really. She was fumbling around and just kind of threw up a prayer, but the prayer was answered. Unfortunately for Midwest City, their best offensive player They just picked up her third. And they need her to stay in the game, too. It's the risk they got to have to take.
Hunt gets the ball in to Bryson, right back to Hunt. 3 short. Johnson with the rebound. A turnover by Midwest City.
Just step out or timeout. Got full.
Full timeout called by Coach Mariah White. The Del City Lady Eagles will take a timeout as well here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray back at Moore High School Class 5A West area championship game between the Del City Eagles and the Midwest City Bombers. This is the girls' bracket. Del City's on top 40-27 with 3:49 left to play in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. Del City has the ball coming out of the timeout. Got Brandy Thomas producing for us today and Bernie Wren on the camera.
McAllister looked like she may have been open for a second. That may have been Bryson. No, it's McAllister.
Hunt taking her time dribbling. Henderson on D with 3 fouls. Hunt gets around her, goes to the hole.
What a block.
Hodge blocks the shot out of bounds. That's her second block of the ball game.
There are very few high school girls that could block a shot like that and not foul. And Hunt tried to draw a foul.
She went into her body.
Yeah, it wasn't great defense by Brooklyn Anderson because I think she thought she'd have help on the baseline side, and she didn't. So Hunt had the driving lane, but instead of exploiting the basket, she wanted to draw a foul on Hodge and was unsuccessful.
The inbound play on the baseline goes to Morgan way over in the corner. Bryson almost falls down, keeps her dribble going. Hunt taking her time, picks up her dribble. McAllister, Henderson defending.
And she wanted that foul on Henderson. Henderson held the ground well.
Morgan going to the hole, and the ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll be a team rebound for Del City.
Again, Maya Hodge makes it a good defensive play, but for Midwest City, their defensive trip isn't over yet because they couldn't get a clean rebound there. And Del City still has it with a chance to go up 15 or 16.
Hunt on the baseline, out top to McAllister. We've said McAllister's getting name a lot in this ball game.
She handles the ball a lot, does a good job with it.
Morgan driving, pulls up. Hunt driving. Jumper in the paint, no good. Rebound 7, Miller. Miller has 4 rebounds in the ball game.
Good. That's a good attack by Wright, and she's going to get free throws, even if it wasn't in the act of shooting.
The foul goes against Jakiah McAllister, her second personal foul.
We're on the Del City side, so we hear some Del City fans say no way on the foul, Tracy, but it was a good job by Wright, and McAllister had her arm where you don't want it in that situation when the offensive player draws contact.
Wright hits the first of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
You're going to have Raina Lewis come in and box out Hodge. Hodge should be aggressive here.
Wright hits both of the Toonie Buys Houses free throws. It's an 11-point ball game. Hunt brings the ball down the court. Morgan thinks about the 3. Passes the ball off. Del City has the floor spread. Nearing the 2-minute mark.
Nice.
Morgan driving in, draws the foul, and the ball is stuck against the rim. Henderson just picked up her 4th personal foul.
Boy, I think Brooklyn's, I'm not saying she's a bad defensive player, but as a freshman that has so much offensive skill, that might be part of her game that may be lagging a bit. And I think it showed with her fouls. All 4 fouls are defensive fouls. And on that one, she got beat on the backdoor cut there. And that is disastrous for Midwest City.
Morgan misses the first of the Toonie Bites Houses free throws. Henderson may be having a little challenge right now with the fact that she's frequently one of the more athletic girls on the court, and her hand speed allows her to do that, but against these very athletic and quick Del City players, she's not getting away with it.
Nope, that's a good point.
Morgan misses both free throws, gets her own rebound, and misses the putback, gets her own rebound again.
Maybe a foul, and I think that's going to be free throws for Midwest City, even though Wright committed a non-shooting foul, and that's – we've also seen in this half 2 times that Del City's gotten offensive rebounds off missed free throws. So there's just so many things that Midwest City is not doing correctly. Little things, big things. Del City's not making free throws, of course, but they can survive that right now because they're getting so many offensive rebounds off missed free throws and otherwise.
Mackenzie Smithers with the Toonie Bites Houses free throws. She misses the first.
Also, Maya Hodge, I think, is out of the game, so it's not a bad – Sanaya Bonds is coming out of the game. So Maya Hodge is coming out, and I think that's a good idea to rest Maya, and you're going to want her back out there, I think, when Sanaya Bonds comes back in.
12-point lead for Del City, and a foul called on Hunt, I believe. Yes.
And that definitely opens up the paint with Sanaya Bonds being out, so that is a good job for Midwest City to get inside the paint and try to score. As again, free throws are big here. Midwest City has not made very many field goals this quarter.
Which Walter is at the line shooting the Toonie Bites Houses free throws. Cannot see the number if it's 22 or 23. Andrea or Ariana? Looks like
23.
It is Ariana. She hits the first free throw, misses the second, dives for the loose ball, long rebound. Timeout called, and it'll be Midwest City basketball.
Yeah, you know what? They haven't called many timeouts. That's a 32nd. In fact, that's their first. So with 1:49 to go in the third, great use of a timeout because if they can get a basket on this trip, that's a 3 or 4 point trip.
And cuts it back to single digits.
Yeah, and so I think coaches will do that. They'll call a timeout to save a possession. Sometimes I think some coaches are overzealous with that. That was not being overzealous because you had all your timeouts left and you're trailing by 11 and you need to make a run in this quarter. So good idea there from Coach Knight to use that timeout as they still have four timeouts to use. Well, I take that back. Now they're down to 3. Still not a bad timeout.
1:49 left to play in the Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance third period. 11-point lead for Del City, 41-30. Midwest City has the basketball. Ariana Walter with it. Tries to go left, cuts back to the right, picks up her dribble.
Brooklyn Anderson is out as well for the Bombers. Who's going to create offense for them?
Ariana Walter, hard off the glass. Denia Douglas tried to get the rebound, couldn't hang on to it. After another missed Midwest City shot, Sanaya Bonds with the board.
Boy, now that's the first time I've seen Midwest City effectively pressure Del City when they get a rebound, but they couldn't force a turnover out for that. And that was an unfortunate miss. So still time for the Bombers, but they can't have empty trips.
Kyle McAllister just outran Promise Wright down the court. Kamaya Morgan misses the 3. Hunt with the offensive board, and Seven Miller commits the foul. That'll be her third personal.
You know, for her size, there may not be a better offensive rebounder out there than Sasha Hunt. And she is really good at tracking down those missed threes, whether it's her missing a 3 or one of her teammates.
She has 9 rebounds in the ball game, shooting the Toonie Bites Houses free throws now. And she connects on the first.
Also on the network, Carl Albert has extended their lead to 10 against Newcastle. I don't know what they're doing on defense, Tracy, but it's a masterpiece coaching job by Coach Ritchie at the moment. Especially since they're going up against one of their former players in Jordan Richardson.
And Hunt hits both of the free throws. She has 12 points and 9 rebounds. Wright pushing the ball down the court. Sadie Johnson, 3. Back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Left-hand layup, too hard.
It's not getting a break. It's Midwest City.
Guthrie with a takeaway. Ariana Walter off the glass for 2.
Well, we have seen a lot of disruptive play by both teams on defense, and Walter did a good job just getting to a spot where she could shoot comfortably off the glass. And that was the first field goal Midwest City's had in a while.
Still an 11-point ball game with 15 seconds left to play in this third.
A 5 count?
5-second count's a turnover for Del City.
We saw a ref trip. That ref's okay, though, thankfully. Okay, so Midwest City will get within single digits here.
9 seconds. Ariana Walter taking Tori Moore to the basket, misses the shot. Jakai McAllister with the rebound. 1 second. Off the glass, no good.
Almost a great transition play there by Del City, but Morgan was short on the shot.
So Midwest City outscores Del City in the third, but only by 1. Outscore on 10-9 in the third period. 43-32 after 3 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, Moore High School Class 5A Girls West Area Championship game. The Del City Lady Eagles lead the Midwest City Lady Bombers 43-32 as we begin the fourth period, brought to you by Titan Storage. Titan Secure Storage is proud to be tonight's quarter sponsor. As a veteran and operator-owned business in East Oklahoma City, it's their honor and responsibility to serve the community with care and lots of discount options. At Titan Secure Storage, your treasures are not just secure, they're Titan Secure. Visit them at www.TitanStorageOK.com or call 405-987-8673 for more information. Titan Secure Storage. 3 missed. Raina Lewis with the rebound. Feeds it to Sanaya Bonds down the court. Turnover for Del City. Sadie Johnson for 3. Way too long, and Hunt called for a foul.
Hey, Sasha Hunt will sneak up on you. You have to think about her almost all the time. She's always around the ball. Unfortunately for her, she got there a little bit late, according to the refs anyway, and they call her for a foul. Midwest City trying to stay in this thing without Brooklyn Henderson out there with 4 fouls. How long will they go without her? At what point do they take the chance to bring her back in? Maybe it needs to be soon if they can't make free throws, because they gotta convert every good look they get. Free throws and any shots around the paint, and they need to make a couple threes. Promise Wright took a good shot. That was a good 3 to take. Just couldn't make it.
Denia Douglas misses the Toonie Buys Houses free throw. She has a second shot coming. It's up, and that one's good.
Also, Maya Hodge is not in, but Sanaya Bonds is back in for Del City, guarded by Douglas, it looks like. Are they going to try to go inside to her?
The lead is down to 10 with 7.5 minutes, and a foul called on Bailey Guthrie, I believe. No, it's on
Promise.
Promise Wright, yeah. Her third.
She had her hands up like who, me? But the way that McAllister fell down, that would get called a foul every time. Interesting. Hodge is back in. Oh, yeah, now she's on Bonds there. So,
baseline inbound play coming by Del City.
Again, again, it's a question worth bringing up a few times. When does Coach Knight pull the trigger on bringing Brooklyn Henderson back in? She can wait if Midwest City can start to score, but they haven't scored. They haven't hit consistently at all this game. They have not had a good rhythm on offense. And a lot of that, of course, is to Del City's credit, as they're one team that Midwest City has really no type of quickness advantage over at all.
Hunt taking steps on the baseline. Be careful, a turnover anyway.
Yeah, I think McAllister got away with a travel, but it didn't matter because she threw the ball out of bounds.
10-point lead for Del City. Midwest City can cut this back to single digits on this possession. Promise right on the right wing. Hodge out top. Sadie Johnson lit it up last week in the game we called. She struggled shooting outside tonight. Hodge for three. Shot no good. Long rebound. Morgan chases it down.
Gotta be honest, they don't hate that shot, at least once. Probably shouldn't shoot it again, though. That's obviously not her specialty.
7 rebounds for Kamaya Morgan now to go with 9 points. 6.5 minutes to play. Del City taking their time.
That's where you love having Sasha Hunt. She's not going to try to force anything.
Del City just playing a little handoff here, and a foul called on Bailey Guthrie. Second team foul.
Eagles showing they already want to stall some. And again, the Bombers don't have the quick disadvantage over Del City that they do against so many other teams. Can they be disruptive in any way on defense?
Moore driving into the paint. Kicks the ball back out. Hunt for three. Boom! Mr. Bobby Lewis ensures three. 15 points for Sasha Hunt. And there's your triple elite screen printing instant replay.
Boy, she has made plays in so many different ways for the Eagles. And do we expect anything less? She's been doing this since she was a freshman. Oh, an illegal screen called.
On, who's that called on? That was called on Denia Douglas.
Well, I wanted to wait for the right time to bring this up, but they're sniffing it, Tracy. Del City is sniffing an area championship. They have not won an area championship since I don't know when. It's been a long time. And last year, I honestly believe their worst loss, they lost twice in the postseason, but it wasn't so much the early morning first round of the state tournament loss to Booker T. It was the El Reno loss at this point that really hurt their chances of getting to the state championship game. They're going to try to correct it here.
What a play by Jakaya McAllister. She drives in and gets the N1. Your triple elite screen printing instant replay.
Well, he just missed the shot. It looked like she went up with her left hand. I don't know, but McAllister is making a run for player of the game. And the Eagles, this is the type of performance that I expected to have against most teams. They have so much talent and experience. Even with Paris Baker's injury, their starting five is as good as any starting five out there. And they're really starting to lay it on against their rivals.
McAllister misses the free throw, long rebound, battle, jump ball will be called. No, a timeout called by Coach Mariah White. I don't like the official giving her the timeout. No one had possession of that ball.
I agree. I think that was a quick trigger. That's why that rule, I think, will be changed. I've heard. Were you telling me about this? That it might be changed? I think it came from you. Yeah.
NFHS is considering changing it so that a coach cannot call a timeout while the ball is in play and the clock is running. And that means that when there's a scramble for a loose ball and a coach calls a timeout to retain possession, what I would consider actually a mistake in officiating there, a timeout will not errantly be awarded when a team didn't have possession.
Yeah, I agree. I like that change. Let players call that timeout in that situation. And, so let's see what happens when the players have to play without that timeout. But good idea from Coach White. You can't blame her for it.
No, she's doing what tradition says you should and can do.
Yeah, and the Eagles still have 3 timeouts, so it's a good use of a timeout.
And Jakaya McAllister misses a layup. Loose ball, foul called on Del City. And that one's going on Kamaya Morgan.
Well, it didn't hurt him there, but Midwest City giving up these offensive rebounds off missed free throws. Very surprising, and what's the call? Is that another foul on the Eagles? Yeah, it is. So they got 3 now. Bryson over-aggressive. Henderson is back in. I don't know. This may be too late. I don't know if they have time to do much. But they're going to keep drawing fouls, so not yet.
What was the number 22 foul there? What was that?
Bryson?
Yeah.
First one or the one down by the baseline?
Yeah. So a foul was called on Kamaya Morgan by the first official, and then the next official call, I don't know. There was a little confusion there.
Back-to-back fouls on Bryson. Nice pass.
Andrea Walter hits the long 2.
Unfortunately, that's what it was, a long 2.
And she has 10 points. Jakai McAllister draws a foul, going to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
She's someone that won't slow down. That's why it's good to have Sasha Hunt out there. And I'm maybe telling her that we can slow down some now, although in this case, she gets to the foul line, not a bad play at all. After all, McAllister, I think, again, set the tone for the Eagles with just how fast she was playing with the ball to start the game. And then Sasha Hunt started to take over as well.
Jakai McAllister with the Toonie Buys Houses free throws, misses the first. Seven Miller just picked up her 4th personal foul with 5 minutes left to play in the ball game.
She'll come out. And Hodge back in. And again, it's hard to figure out exactly what lineup that they should use. Talking about Midwest City, but they just need someone who can make plays, someone who can get to the basket, hit a shot, or create. Of course, that's probably going to primarily be Brooklyn Henderson, who has got 4 fouls.
Henderson driving, puts one up off the glass. Boy, it almost went in. Draws the foul.
She gets off shots that very few players can even come close to making.
Sanaya Bonds called for the foul, her 2nd personal. Brooklyn Henderson at the line, shooting Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
If this score holds up, Midwest City, of course, will be playing Saturday afternoon at 3:30. They'll move this over to Piedmont High School, and we'll be calling that game, Tracy, you and me. And I think Brooklyn Henderson has to realize she cannot get in foul trouble. They're a different team when she's out there on offense.
Yeah, and again, a 13-point lead for Del City, so unless something drastic happens here, Midwest City, or whomever loses this game, will play the loser of tonight's game between...
Winner of tonight's game between Altus and Bishop McGinnis.
Yes, I'm sorry. The winner of tonight's game between Altus and Bishop McGinnis. Thank you.
And that game will be on the Oklahoma Sports Network. In fact, when those teams played back in December, Bishop McGinnis won on a buzzer beater. Very, very good game. And the second game was close, too. Bishop McGinnis won both, but they were both very close.
Del City with the ball. A little under 5 minutes to play in the Titan Secure Storage 4th period. Jakai McAllister had the ball in her hands much of this game. Driving, kicks the ball out. Kamaya Morgan for 3. A little long. Sanaya Bonds with another rebound.
Boy, that just kills you because you're going to keep eating clock.
10 rebounds for Sanaya Bonds now. Go with 7 points. McAllister out to Smithers. Off the glass, in and out. Hodge with the rebound. Hodge is really developing into a nice player.
Oh, yeah.
Walter for 3. Boom! It's the Bobby Lewis Insurance 3 for Ariana Walter. We have a timeout called on the floor. It's a 10-point ball game with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to play. Del City on top of Midwest City on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us.
This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at Moore High School, Class 5A girls West area. The Del City Lady Eagles lead the Midwest City Lady Bombers 49-39 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to play in the Titan Secure Storage fourth period.
Could Midwest City make a comeback? Absolutely. It's just hard to see Del City giving up a lead. That's where it's not that I'm skeptical for the Bombers, it's that I'm optimistic for the Eagles not to give up a lead like this. They got too many intelligent guards, experienced guards on their floor.
Well, the number of fouls that have been called has stopped the clock a lot, and Midwest City has chipped away 5 points into that lead. They were trailing by 15 just a few minutes ago. They've knocked 5 points off that lead in just barely over a minute of clock time, so they've still got 4 minutes left to play. They keep doing what they're doing, and they end up with a lead change. Ja'Kai McAllister driving, loses her dribble, picks it up.
Get the ball in the hands of Hunt if you're Del City. Now, she did take a three that may have been ill-advised, but she made it this quarter. Otherwise, she hasn't done anything rushed at all.
Bonds backing down off the glass, misses the shot, battle for the ball, and Morgan pulls down the offensive board.
Big story of this game, offensive rebounding for the Eagles.
Del City has several players who are just one stat away from a double-double. Bonds, no call, gets the bucket. 9 points for Bonds now.
Right should have shot that. She just lost track of what she wanted to do.
Morgan misses a shot. Henderson with the rebound, pushing the ball the other way. Sidestep off the glass, shot's no good. Wright with an offensive board. Wow. And it looked like Ariana Walter was about to make a backward shot from 15 feet out. 12-point game with 3 minutes left to play. Bond, go ahead.
Even though she's had to rest some this game because she's been in foul trouble, Brooklyn Henderson, you can tell with her hands on her knees, is tired. You can't blame her. She's had to run so fast with the ball, and she's had to be active on defense, and she's gone after every missed shot.
Ariana Walter at the free throw line shooting the Toonie Buys free throws, hits the first.
So you're going to see Del City with a more guard-oriented lineup. They're going to take Bonds out. Bring Bryson in. Definitely expect to see Midwest City press if it goes in, and it does. So
Walter hits the second free throw. She has 8 points. The Walter sisters have combined for 18 in the ball game. Yeah. Bryson scoring on the other end after the dish from Ja'Kai McAllister.
It's not like it was a bad press for Midwest City, but they're just not going to disrupt Del City.
Walter for three. Boom! Mr. Bobby Lewis ensures three for Ariana Walter. She has 11 points.
Can Midwest City have an effective trap? The answer looks to be like it's no.
It's a 9-point ball game. Seven Miller with a rebound. Promise Wright for three. In and out. The rebound by Bryson. Hunt with the layup.
She's so in control, so smooth with the ball. Now, Del City has not played a great offensive game. They missed a lot of good shots. They call a full timeout here, but they've had enough of Sasha Hunt, enough McAllister, enough of Bonds to take firm control of this game still, even though Midwest City is hanging around.
So it's a 30-second timeout. Go ahead and stay right here on this one. 55-44 is the score. Del City leading Midwest City by 11. We've got just a little over 2 minutes left to play in this Titan Secure Storage fourth period. Midwest City keeps cutting back into that lead. They got it down to single digits just a few seconds ago. Del City come back. Sasha Hunt gets the layup, pushes it back to 11. But Midwest City is doing the things they need to do right now. The question is going to be if the game keeps going the way it's going, is there enough time for this to become a contested ball game at the end?
By the way, if you want to watch a contested ball game, Carl Albert and Newcastle, they moved ahead of us as far as the clock goes. There's also only a 3-point lead for the Titans. So I'd understand if you want to switch to that game, but of course, tune in after this where you can watch the playback of both games.
A little over 2 minutes to play. Henderson in the paint. Underhand scoop from the left side. No good. And foul called on Seven Miller. That'll be her fifth personal foul. Tori Moore headed to the free throw line to shoot Toonie Buys House's free throws.
Well, Seven Miller, and she does what you see in girls basketball, Tracy. A player fouls out, and she goes to shake the hands of the opposing coach. You don't see that in boys basketball, but you do see that in girls basketball. It's an interesting tradition. And that's what happens even though this game's still not over. It's looking a little more and more like Del City's going to break through and do something they haven't done in a long time, win an area championship and get a favorable seed next week.
Tori Moore's 0 for 3 from the free throw line in this ball game, shooting the Toonie Buys House's free throws. Remind you, if you or someone you know needs to sell a home for any reason, call today for a cash offer at 405-931-3046.
And, of course, the first round and second round of 5A, girls and boys, will be Thursday and Friday at the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman. And I expect the girls' games to be in the evening because they were in the morning last year.
Ariana Walter dribbling, under 2 minutes now. It's a 12-point lead for Del City again. Walter kicks the ball out, loose, picked up by Ja'Kai McAllister. She's got a lane to the basket, misses the layup as Brooklyn Henderson run under her, and Promise Wright gets the rebound. Ariana Walter, step back three. Boom! It's a Bobby Lewis Insurance three for Ariana Walter. She has 14. The lead's back to 9 with a minute and a half left to play.
Well, she is, I think she's got as much poise as Ariana Walter as any senior on this team. And they're doing just enough to make you think they can. And that three was impressive the way she stepped back too, and she had to go backwards a bit to make sure it was a three-point shot. The question is, can they force a steal? Can Midwest City force a steal? Can they force a turnover? One thing that they've been able to do somewhat is Del City has missed a few layups, but they got to get the rebound if that happens.
They've done a better job on the boards late in this ball game than they did early on. Del City out-rebound them pretty badly in the first. By a wide margin in the first half, but Midwest City has done better here in the last 8 to 10 minutes of the ball game.
I want to let you know also we're going to try to interview the winning head coach and some players. Talk about Whataburger player of the game. I think for Del City, I kind of like splitting it with Sasha Hunt and Ja'Kai McAllister. If this lead holds, Midwest City can still make some things happen. By the way, it's a 1-point lead now for Carl Albert against Newcastle. Wow. And those are two exciting teams, and if they both make the tournament as well as the winner of this game and maybe the loser of this game as well, I mean, you're talking about some really good teams representing the West in 5A.
Minute and a half left to play in this one. It's a 9-point lead for Del City. Del City has the basketball. McAllister has it in the backcourt. She's just taking her time. Met at half court, passes off to Moore. Hunt, and a quick foul called on Walter. That'll put Hunt at the line shooting Toonie Buys House's free throws.
We'll see if not that I'm trying to jinx her, we'll see if I do jinx her when I say that. Part of the Sasha Hunt's greatness is not only will she have firm control of the ball, it's hard to force a turnover on her, but she'll also nail her free throws.
Well, she has 17 points in the ball game, and she misses the free throw. She needs one rebound to have the double-double.
She's still a player you want the line for Del City, and again, it's hard to do anything but foul her when she has the ball. You're not going to take the ball away from her normally.
Hunt with the Toonie Buys House's free throws, hits the next one after missing the first.
We have an offense for defense sub as Hodge will come out, I think.
Yeah. Andrea Walter comes back into the ball game.
So you got shooters out there for Midwest City.
Henderson bringing the ball down the court, pulls up.
Gave her space.
Corner, Ariana Walter. Boom! It's the Bobby Lewis Insurance three. She is lighting it up right now, and it's a 7-point ball game with a minute left.
Oh, what a good sub by Coach Knight. Now I would consider fouling Bryson just because she's a more inexperienced player for Del City. She had the ball, but they didn't foul her.
You have the opportunity to foul away from the ball, but you got to make it pretty obvious without being called for a tee. Hunt just dribbling the clock out right now, and a timeout called by Coach Mariah White. I believe this will be a full timeout with 41 seconds left, a 7-point lead for Del City on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Oklahoma Sports Network, Tracy Mussett, Jordan Ray, back at Moore High School, Class 5A Girls West Area Championship game. The Del City Lady Eagles holding on now by 7, 57-50 over the Midwest City Lady Bombers with 41 seconds left to play in this ball game.
You know, I think Coach Knight, the Bombers need that timeout as much as Coach White and the Eagles did, but Coach White called the timeout. They need to figure out how to get the ball out of her hands, but Sasha caught it too easily. There you go. They got to trap her. You got to trap her and find someone else to foul.
Inbound play goes to Sanaya Bonds.
I don't know why they wouldn't foul Bonds.
Hunt gets around Douglas, still dribbling, under 30.
I don't think it's a good idea. They went too much time to go off the clock, and you're in fouling Hunt. I don't understand. Bonds had the ball, Tracy, and they should have fouled her right away.
Promise Wright called for the foul, her fourth personal foul. 22 seconds left on the clock. They let way too much. 19 seconds expired off the clock.
Yeah, and once Hunt got the ball back, you know, again, you're not gonna keep her from getting to her spot. She's too quick, too low to the ground as a ball handler. But they couldn't even trap her. She was moving around so quick.
Hunt hits the first free throw.
A painful loss for Midwest City, of course. But, you know, even though they won their district championship and Del City finished second, you kind of knew Del City had the experience and the talent advantage over just about anybody. And
Hunt hits the second free throw, extends the lead back to 9 with 21 seconds.
Very good trap.
Wright looking, driving, doesn't use the glass. Rebound, Tori Moore.
Yeah, should use the glass. That's it. Congratulations to the Del City Eagles.
And trying to figure out what's going on in this Carl Albert Newcastle game. Okay, they just put time back on the clock. 4:20 on the clock. Newcastle now leading by 1, 45-44. But here it's the Del City Eagles winning the area championship. They're headed to the state tournament. 59-50 is the score. Congratulations, Coach Mariah White and the Del City Eagles. Jordan Ray is headed down to the court. He's going to interview Coach Mariah White and our players of the game, courtesy of Whataburger, located on 15th Street in Midwest City. Again, our player of the game sponsored by Whataburger, located on 15th Street in Midwest City. Build your Whata deal today at Whataburger with the new Big Ranch Wrap, premium Whata chicken bites, or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Eat big for just a little, only at Whataburger. Brandy, give me that Whataburger logo up there on the screen. Again, Whataburger, our player of the game sponsor. All right, let's go back to the camera shot. See the area championship plaque being presented to Coach Mariah White and the Del City Lady Eagles. Jubilation as Ja'Kai McAllister takes the plaque and holds it up, jumping up and down. Midwest City will play Saturday afternoon at Piedmont versus the winner of tonight's game between Bishop McGuinness and Altus. Jordan Ray down on the court along with Bernie Wren, our camera operator, as we get ready for the interviews. Again, the Del City Lady Eagles with the win over the Midwest City Lady Bombers, 59-50 to win the area championship and go to the state tournament Class 5A girls. Jordan Ray down on the court. He has Sasha Hunt with him, one of our players of the game, and waiting for him to get Coach Mariah White with him as well. Jordan, let's go ahead and talk to Sasha.
All right, let's see here. Here we go. Okay, Sasha, what does it mean to win this game after you lost this game last year to El Reno? What does it mean to win the area championship?
It means a lot to us. You know, we just have to stick together, fight, build up on our team. It means a lot to us.
What was the key to the victory here? What is it you guys did right that worked this game?
Just playing to our scout. Our coach, we've been working all week on just knowing our scouts and our personnel. We did a great job tonight executing our scouts, knowing who we need to be on, knowing what they do, just executing very well tonight.
What does it mean to beat Midwest City in this game?
You know, it's our rival. We always go against our rival. You know, we didn't get to play them in district, so now we got to play them to go to area championship. We wanted that.
What gives you confidence this team can win state next week?
What gives me confidence is our team bond. We real close to each other. We like playing together. We're real organized with each other, and we stick together as a team.
All right, congratulations. You're a Whataburger player of the game, and we will see you next week in Norman.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tracy, no Coach White, so back to you.
Looks like Coach White has made her way back to the locker room already with her team to celebrate this victory as they are the area champions going to the state tournament. The Del City Lady Eagles defeating the Midwest City Lady Bombers 59-50 here today. And just saw the final come up. The Newcastle Lady Racers coming from behind to defeat the Carl Albert Lady Titans 45-44, a 1-point victory for Newcastle. So we've got both Midwest City and Carl Albert playing on Saturday afternoon here on the Oklahoma Sports Network for a chance to make it to the state tournament next week. Now, they would not be playing each other. They're playing in separate areas. Still waiting to see who their opponents were. Midwest City will play the winner of the Bishop McGinnis Altus game. And for the Carl Albert Lady Titans, if we can pull that bracket up real quick, the Carl Albert Lady Titans, still looking for that one here. The Carl Albert Lady Titans will play the winner of the El Reno Lawton MacArthur game. Those games for Midwest City and Carl Albert will take place at 3:30. Midwest City will be playing at Piedmont. Carl Albert will be playing at Edmond North, 3:30 on Saturday for a last chance to go to the state tournament. 59-50 the final score here today. The Del City Lady Eagles getting the win over the Midwest City Lady Bombers. Our player of the game, brought to you by Whataburger, was Sasha Hunt. Sasha ended up with 20 points for the Del City Lady Eagles, 9 rebounds to go with that 20 points. Jakaya McAllister finished with 13 points and 3 boards. Kamaya Morgan, she had 9 points and 8 boards. Mackenzie Smithers finished with a point. Ariana Bryson finished with 4 points. Tori Moore finished with 3 points and 3 rebounds. And Sanaya Bonds finished with 9 points and 10 rebounds for the ball game for Del City. For Midwest City, their leading scorer in the ball game, I believe, ended up being Ariana Walter, who came off the bench and scored all her points in the second half. She had 17 points in the second half for Midwest City for Ariana Walter coming off the bench. Her sister Andrea Walter had 8 points. Maya Hodge finished with 5 points. Brooklyn Henderson finished the game with 9 points. She had no field goals in the second half, 4 free throws out of 6 attempts in the second half of the ball game. Denia Douglas finished with 3 points. Seven Miller finished with only 2 points. Promise Wright finished with 4. Sadie Johnson had no points. She finished with 4 rebounds. Bailey Guthrie finished with 2 rebounds, no points in the ball game. And Seven Miller fouled out late in the game as well. 59-50, the Del City Lady Eagles win the area championship, advance to the state tournament. Jordan.
You know, I thought, as I'm having a bit of trouble with my audio there, but I thought from the beginning of the season, Del City girls were the best team in 5A. And then I saw them play Newcastle, and I'm like, well, maybe Newcastle is, because they're pretty good too. Newcastle barely won, but I did predict that Del City, I said if I had to pick 2 teams to make it to the championship game in girls 5A, it would be those 2, Del City and Newcastle. It's different type of tough losses for Carl Albert and Midwest City. Carl Albert's going to feel like they should have won that game, obviously. And so we'll see how they do against, they're used to El Reno. Maybe they'll play Lawton Mac. We'll see how that game goes. But let's talk about Midwest City, because that's part of the broadcast we're doing. Their game on Friday or Saturday, keep in mind, Bishop McGuinness, if they win, they beat Del City. So Bishop McGuinness knows, hey, we beat Del City, and Midwest City did not beat Del City. We can beat Midwest City. They're going to have some confidence about that. For the Bombers, I just think it's real important that they got to do a better job of rebounding that team, especially on the free throw line, but even other missed shots. And Brooklyn Henderson has got to stay out of foul trouble. If they can take care of those 2 things, I think they'll be in a good shape.
Yeah, the question I have is, what's the matchup like? Is the matchup for Midwest City better against Bishop McGuinness? It might be. I don't know the answer to that question. We'll find out when we watch the game, when we call the game on the Oklahoma Sports Network on Saturday, if that's who they play.
Yeah. Well, it's Altus. The Altus OSN crew may take that game from us, which is okay, because we love that they do the games that they do. They travel a lot. And, of course, it's a tradition for them to come to area with the Altus girls basketball team, because I've said this before on the air when we were doing a game. Altus girls, they routinely beat higher seeded teams. So that'll make that game interesting. I'd encourage everyone to watch that Altus McGuinness game on the Altus channel, and we'll just see. It'll be no matter what, we're going to have interesting matchups on Saturday. We're going to have some very interesting matchups tomorrow when these same schools meet. You'll be with Gordy to do Carl Albert Newcastle boys. That is a fascinating game to me. I kind of wish I could be with you, Tracy, but Midwest City and Del City are playing. There I am with them, and that's the other boys matchup tomorrow. Yeah,
I got the boys bracket tomorrow, and then the boys and girls both play their final games for the area consolation or runner-up games, if you will, on Saturday. And that's when the Midwest City Lady Bombers will be playing Saturday at Piedmont, and then the Carl Albert Lady Titans will be playing at Edmond North on Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
Midwest City will play the winner of the game that's about to take place here at Moore tonight between Bishop McGuinness and Altus. Carl Albert will play the winner of El Reno and Lawton MacArthur.
Yep, can't wait.
And who from the east side in the girls bracket, Jordan? Who's the big threat coming from the east half of the state? Is it Booker T. Washington?
I thought it was, but they were losing last I checked to Shawnee. Shawnee's a very good girls team, though, that didn't host.
Shawnee's a very good defensive team.
Booker T did hold on and win. Right now, the last we checked, East Central's beating Glenpool. That would be a massive upset to me. Glenpool was, I think, undefeated district play. So if they come out of state as a team in the losers bracket side, they could face Newcastle or Del City in round 1. We still haven't figured all that stuff out yet, who from the East plays who in the West. But that would be a very interesting game, and that might be the most interesting outcome of tonight if East Central holds on.
Yeah, I thought Shawnee was a very good defensive team. I'm looking at the final score in that game with Booker T. A low-scoring game, 36-32. So most likely a lot of good defense played in that basketball game. All right, folks, the Del City Lady Eagles, coached by Mariah White, win the area championship, advance to the state tournament. We're still waiting. to see who else gets to go to the state tournament, as we've got more games coming in the girls bracket on Saturday. Midwest City girls and the Carl Albert girls playing on Saturday. We've got El Reno, Lawton MacArthur girls playing tonight. Bishop McGuinness and Altus girls playing tonight. And we're all those games, of course, Oklahoma Sports Network schools. And so we're excited about Saturday and the opportunities for us to keep chasing Oklahoma Sports Network teams all the way into and through the state tournament. Hoping for another state championship, just like we saw some during football. We're hoping for some state championships in basketball as well.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. We appreciate Brandy Thomas, our producer, Bernie Wren, our camera operator, Jordan. Always a pleasure to do ball games with you. Thank you for being in our audience today. This has been a production of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports